let's go for great night. Hello, beautiful people. Brian Brusher, Justin Robert Young. Let's have a great night. You were saying that the studio looks great.
Did you really start
right-
the show so I could compliment you on tape?
No, I just did. It felt like time to start the show.
In the middle of a compliment.
I'm sorry. It was time. We're already running late. It just felt like it was appropriate to kind of give you. It's the people that I'm looking
You're
out
looking
for.
really good.
But you were saying something.
Wait until the
you were in
tape
the
is
middle
rolling.
of saying something.
The studio looks phenomenal. Everybody, where are these living in video now?
Well, so the live
We're obviously
stream,
live on Twitch.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch. We're also live on Monorogue. And eventually, I'm trying to get to a place where I'm going live every single day on Monorogue. Today was the very first day.
That we're going to throw it back to you.
What's that?
By now, you should have somehow
Realize
realized
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So today was the first day that I published anything where I did the entire thing since Brian Brushwood on the road. Since
Wow.
BBOTR, it's the first time I've published a polished, finished YouTube video that I did
Stem to stern.
From and I've never done
Nose
it where
to tail.
I also wrote the music.
Yeah. So you are operating at levels heretofore unseen.
Speaking of stems to sterns, I got the stems.
Bears to
and,
sterns.
Bear sterns.
Yeah.
I did the thing with the stems.
Yes, how good is
that's
that?
Fun. Well, especially for it's like the music itself, like the horns were too much, and I was like, well, what if we just start with that bass groove? And then let me bring in a little drums.
Yep.
You know, and then it's like, oh, just a little bit of horns. Oh, wait, did something happen? What if those horns went away? It was great.
No, it's we're in a brave new world.
Yeah, and
It's
then
very brave. Very new. It's very world.
and 3 for 3.
Yeah, exactly. In theaters this Friday.
Yeah. Is it?
Is that? Oh, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is.
I don't know. Man, so yeah, dude, place is coming together and it's finding its voice. We got were those up last week?
Yes.
Okay. And then we finally shot some stuff there. It's getting shockingly close, and this has been a very productive week, partially because of today's guest. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Ryer Appledore. Huzzah! Man, we've been making a lot of stuff.
How long does the clapping have to go before it's sarcastic?
No, keep going.
How
going.
fast or slow?
You there?
No, keep going. Yeah. Okay, right there.
Okay.
Now it's sarcastic.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Oh, I thought it was a clap solo.
Comedy tests. That's what we're doing. We're doing comedy tests.
Why does this happen every time I get near you?
What?
Like, I'll be boisterous, talkative, chatty. You'll be boisterous, talkative, chatty, and then we sit next to each other, and it turns into just
Us staring at each other?
and saying like, yep, dude stuff.
Right.
Saying dude stuff.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a masculinity thing. Like we're battling.
Well, I'm not exactly the most masculine cat in the world.
I
So
don't know.
I don't know why that energy's coming into our whatever this is.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think you have beef of some sort.
You look
I
like
will
you
say
run.
the shot looks amazing.
It
You
does
guys
look- it does
do
look great.
It's incredible.
You do look like a guy who runs an ice cream parlor that's secretly a mob front on the steel pier of Atlantic City.
Seconded.
Yeah.
Who fucking told you what I do with my
That's
free
what.
time?
That's what.
In
that's
my
what-
line of work.
I don't know, but that's a masculine thing. Like, yes, it involves an ice cream scoop, which is not usually a traditional domain for the man, but still.
I guess. Do we have beef? Is that what's going on here?
No,
It feels like
no,
there
I
is.
ain't
I like,
beef.
I like
No.
there being beef narrative.
Why do you think there's beef?
I think there's beef.
Why?
It's just the energy you bring, man.
I don't bring any.
You do. I watch
No,
you hang
this is
out.
my problem.
I
No,
see
I-
you talk to these people. I listen to you on
I want there to
politics,
be
politics,
beef. I
and you're
kinda
like,
want there to be beef.
I'm Justin Robert Young. Look at me. I got a daughter now. I'm a dad, and I can do crazy shit. Look at me. I know all about politics. Then you look at me, and you're like,
No, I think this is like the new version of Great Night. Like I want to bring a more subdued,
hostile.
Hostile energy.
a hostile, unforgiving, unlikable energy. Yeah, that's mostly what I want to be known
I just
for.
don't understand because honestly, anyone here can contest that Brian and I are like the same person. Everything we do.
That's a problem, actually. That's a bug, not a feature.
Well, fine, but-
according to many.
Well, yeah, but why are you like so like? Woo! Look at me, I'm Justin and Brian, we're best friends. And then I sit down, and you're like, I don't like this guy.
I mean, I think you literally just explained the. I mean, if I was watching this CW drama, it would be pretty obvious why that would be.
Homoerotic energy.
Exactly.
That
I
would be
hated him until he kissed me.
Exactly.
What? I remember an Onion headline. That's like two
Can we
layers
bring
removed.
it back?
Yeah.
If we look, if we can make it the Gulf of America, then we can bring the original Onion headline to why do these homosexuals keep sucking my cock?
Yeah.
Get the executive order drafted, Trump. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. God, every time like events happen, and I think I should ask just about that. What? It's been 4 whole days or 5 whole days, and it's like and 5 whole just news cycles have happened.
5 whole units of news.
Yeah.
Do you want to do speed run politics?
Okay, here we go. Speed run. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Brushwood. Welcome to Speedrun Politics. Just Robert Young, what happened on Thursday?
Last Thursday?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was an eternity ago. Let's work backwards.
Oh, I
What
can't
happened
remember
this
it by
morning?
day. No. Oh, today. Oh, shit. Donald Trump, he said he was
loved
going to
it?
get rid of pennies on Sunday.
Yes. In today's headline, what's this about nickels?
They're more than pennies, but
Okay.
less than dimes.
All right. Are people for or against the penny thing?
I think by and large, they're for it. I don't know anybody who likes pennies.
There
The
is-
people that really like pennies are coin collectors
Me.
and you because it's your daughter.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Joke people. Before it was in the hopper. I was about to come out. I was doing a little dance, and you're like, not so fast.
I'm like, oh man, swiper no swiping.
I know. Swiper swiped.
So the pennies thing is interesting because I always thought that the efficiency, why are we making pennies, was like that was almost a Barack Obama thing. That's kind of Vulcan blue coded as this is a smart thing to do to get rid of the penny. But because a lot of people are like, yeah, but now that Trump's saying it, I don't like it.
It was not on my radar. It has not been anything that I put a lot of time and effort into thinking about. But it was he'd left the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, "Buck pennies." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, done with them." And that was it. I don't know.
Nobody likes them.
That's the new world we live in, man. There's, all the federal government is unemployed, and we don't have pennies anymore.
Yeah, that's
Gonna be if everything falls to shit. That's gonna be like the thing. It'll be like, well, back in the penny age,
or maybe
we're all penny farthings. We're penny farther away from the good times.
everything does go to shit, and it becomes like, hey, about those pennies, can we have them back? I would like literally
America
anything.
used to have cents.
Common. We used to call it.
We used to have cent.
They used to be common. What's a great thing that happened over the weekend?
The Super Bowl.
Was it good?
More like the stupid bowl.
See, the ice is melting.
Fucking crush it right
Yeah,
now.
no, I'm feeling it.
I liked that.
Yeah.
We're like the not so Super Bowl.
Ryer.
I wrote the dumbest shit today that I'm gonna say on We're Not Wrong tomorrow. I'll fucking burn it here, whatever. So on We're Not Wrong, I don't include anybody's name when they write in, and so I make up the names. And so for whatever reason, we were talking about the Sovereign Wealth Fund, last week. And so somebody wrote in about it and said like, oh, what if we put it in the S&P 500? And then they had a negative thing to say about the S&P 500. And so I was just like, it just made me laugh so fucking hard just even thinking about it. I just made the name of that emailer S&P, more like suck and penis.
All right.
And so I'm just gonna do that and then act shocked that the emailer named himself that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So
That has to
tune
be.
in 2 days when that episode hits, and just know that it was a real gas.
Yeah. That. Do you have a sense of like? Because that's the right amount of spicy in the world of politics, where it's like it's
Suck
very
and penis.
Well, yeah. To say like also making oh, you know what? We lost a camera. Oh, there you go. Now we gained a camera.
We found it.
We did it. So like saying suck and penis in a political news podcast,
Yeah.
pretty spicy. Pretty spicy.
Compared to other political news podcasts, yeah, where we get a little sassy on that show,
I know, but I'm saying it's masterful. It's the right
Yeah.
amount of spicy,
just a little bit, yeah.
but not so spicy.
Like the
that
Wendy's
people-
spicy chicken sandwich, it just got a little bite,
Yeah.
but it's not going to turn off Middle America.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and more importantly, I would assume that you want to make sure that like it's not a case where people won't come on your program or something.
Well, yeah, we don't have guests on that show, but also
You don't have guests on politics.
No, we're not wrong.
Oh, we're not wrong. Oh, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yep. Nope. That's also great spice for that.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would do that on PX3.
Uh,
I wouldn't say suck and penis on PX3.
Together, or would you not say them separately either?
It would have to be like if one of Elon's Doge kids was named Suck Penis. Like that would have to be the reason why I would say it.
X-/3:
Yeah.
It's pronounced.
If it was
suck penis.
like another day as Social Security checks haven't gone out, reporting is that Suck Penis deleted all of the files last night.
you needed to clear room for I don't know what's the game Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. He accidentally cleared. He actually emptied the trash and said, "Oops, sorry, Nana."
Oh, that's right. Something about the Treasury, Doge and Treasury.
Yeah, they're in the Treasury, and so there's a legal challenge to it. There's a debate on exactly how much access they have and if it's anything other than read-only access and whether or not the executive branch is allowed to run the executive offices or if it has stepped afoul of the law. And yeah, that's pretty much all
Is
I
it
know.
pronounced Doge?
Doge.
That was Dodge.
No, that would need another D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're missing the D
I'm missing the D.
in more ways than one, Chachi.
Oh man, you got me.
I want that D.
Oh.
No, yeah, it's like you ain't seen those memes? Like, wow, such
I saw the little,
blah,
little
blah.
dog thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, the
that's
Shiba
the
Inu,
Doge.
which, by the way, is Japanese for little brushwood dog.
Really?
Yep. Isn't that crazy?
Little brushwood dog.
Yeah. Well, there's multiple.
Meanings of brushwood.
Yeah, but I mean, what? One of the translations is little brushwood dog.
I like that one the best.
Yeah,
Shiba Inu.
Yeah, I'm for it. I like it.
So you had quite a big.
Yeah, we
day.
started late. We started late because we were in the middle of shooting Mono Rogue,
Mm-hmm.
and then we paused and longtime viewers know that I love branding. I'm always talking about branding and marketing and stuff on Cord Killers, and recently I become one of the partners in the Wizard of Ads over at this. Wizard Academy is the not-for-profit. Wizard of Ads is the for-profit actual marketing.
It is a big
collective.
marketing collective here in Austin.
Correct. So it's a big deal, but it's like I'm the kid brother who just now got let in or whatever.
Yeah.
And I like to think I got some pretty good ideas. I've given some talks here or there.
Yeah.
And so but in this case, the founder of everything, like the founder of the Wizard of Ads partner, just texted me saying like, "Hey, remember how you said that if I ever wanted you to, do your Brian talking thing, that you would drop everything and come? This is that moment. I'm with the highest ups of major chain that everybody knows.
Yeah.
And we're at the end of our all-day strategy meeting, and I want you. And I was like, on my way, boss. And then I'm like, Ryer, come with me. To be honest, Ryer's like, I don't even know why you brought me. And the answer is, look at Ryer and tell me it's not better for Bri to walk in with a Ryer in tow than not.
There is one way. There is one way, and that's if you landed in a Zeppelin. And then Ryer was like turning knobs and dials while like steam was shooting out, and then you like walked out majestically. That would be the only way it would be better to bring Ryer.
Well, and what was wild was like I didn't know. You could kind of tell that like they had done whatever work they were doing for the day.
Yeah,
and it was
blowing
not
off a little steam.
Yeah. And it was not clear at all to me what Roy needed from me, right?
He just wanted you.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I told him I'd come and I did. And so and then there's this moment after like, I don't know, 30 minutes of talking about, you know, some ideas, getting that little get to know you kind of riffing stuff. At some point, Roy points to this whiteboard and hands me a marker, and he's like, the thing with the 3 and the circle and it goes one way. Fucking
there you go.
Justin, like, you know, I've been waiting my whole life.
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I can make it happen.
And afterwards, Ryer said, I don't know what happened, but you just became another person, and I visibly saw spikes grow out of your head.
He does this thing. He does it on shoots, too, where like he'll be like, okay, so we're going to do this, this, this. I'm going to sit here quietly and kind of be introspective, Brian. And okay, spikes, and suddenly it's Street Brian again. It's crazy. It's wild.
Yeah. Well. So whatever it was happened.
Yeah.
And
whatever it was,
it was maybe. I mean, I don't know. But
there's a thing. My tell for when you go into like your mode,
whatever that flow state is.
I don't know if you know that you do it.
What is?
But
my
I'll
tell?
ask Ryer if he just did it in this scenario. Because it's not something that I ever see Brian do ever. And I've spent an inordinate amount of time with this guy.
A lot.
He'll do this.
Like beforehand?
Just in the middle. In the middle. And like it often is paired with I'm thinking. It'll just be like,
okay.
Literally,
and then it's a writing thing. It's like his like beach ball on a Mac.
He literally he wrote an S with a circle on it, and then stopped, flipped the page of the whiteboard, and went, okay, and then started up again. He literally did exactly that. It was the first. He wrote the story. He wrote the story, and then he was like, "Fuck, what are the wand waving movements again?" Oh, right. Okay, yes, okay, I'll do
So,
that.
for audio listeners, what he does is like he just moves his wrists in a way that is like in the same
titty
rhythm.
tassels.
Yeah, in the same rhythm as his brain is moving, and it'll be like oh, I'm thinking.
It's
Yeah, and there'll be more scribbling. Like, but it is one part theatrical, one part. This is what being in flow state is.
It was.
Do you know that is that?
No, but if I were to analyze, I 100% believe it. And in my mind, I'm like, why would I do that? And it's as though like I'm going through the iTunes library of my mind.
Yes.
Like, no, not that one, not that one. Yeah, that one.
I've
Okay.
always thought of it when I've seen you do it now because I've seen you do it a lot. That it's the status indicator on a router when you see data going through.
That's
activity.
it.
It's router activity. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you're doing that, I've never seen you do that when you're talking to one person.
Yeah.
It's always a group of people that you are talking to because otherwise you're like dead on and it's like, well, it's like pointing. But when it's like a crowd, then it's like, but it also is the mark of quality because like you don't ever do it if you're not like dialed in.
I think what you're seeing is the physical manifestation of me editing, basically like nope, not that. You know, this one.
But anyway, well, it's happening, which means that you were crushing it.
Yeah. Well, and what came out of my face was a version of it that I ain't never told before because I knew that I had a limited time, and so I wanted to tell a story that I could jump off of at any moment. So it became a narrative about a 23-year-old Brian who wanted to get experience street performing and couldn't gather a crowd. And then meanwhile, this other dude had a buddy on his table, and it grew from there. But basically, like what came out of my face was a version of the story that is maybe the best version I've ever told, and it happened to be for a big league client that was, that I think Ryer could speak to this. I think we're both speaking carefully because we don't know what part is ours to share, but they were medium skeptical at the beginning of when we showed up, but not at the end.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat.
Yeah, I Brian tells a story about a magician who was a street magician, whatever, and put a rabbit on the table, and that was the gift that got people to stop at the table. And so he's telling that exact story to these guys, and I think they kind of realized, like, oh, is this the rabbit? Like, is this Roy's rabbit, whatever? And then by the end of it, they were like, maybe this was not the rabbit. Maybe this was the thing.
By the end of it, they were like, can you come out and give this talk to very important people at our organization? I was like, yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that was also the guy. I love the false humility of Brian Brush. We're sitting there going like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. You can just have my information. I'll give it to have a good chance. That's fine. It's good.
I'm the best. I'm around. Nothing's gonna keep me down.
Well, that's awesome. That came out of nowhere then, right?
Yeah, and then on top of all of that, getting called into the big leagues and then doing well, like it felt like I crushed it. And then big timing them, like, if you'll excuse me, my comedy partner's waiting on me. I've got to go.
I bid you adieu.
Bid you a fun to do. But it was good. It felt really, really good. And then I got quiet in the car, and Ryan was like, what's happening? And I'm like, I'm replaying it to make sure it was good. And Ryer didn't like that. He was like, fucking enjoy it. And I was like, well, we'll enjoy it on the show. And I did. That was fun.
There we go.
Yep.
Do you think you enjoyed it enough?
No, he never does. He always kind of, we don't need to get in that. But he always does that. He does that. Or it's always like, yep, I guess that was pretty good.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I'm like him. Like, so it's like whenever I'm like, yeah, no, bury it immediately.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, no, don't celebrate nothing. No,
Exactly.
Yeah, then it'll go away. It'll get scared and run away.
So Ryer, you leave us tomorrow.
When
do I leave tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, later now than originally planned because we have stuff we got to finish.
Wow.
But-
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
much later after you realize that your tires are slashed.
But there's no beef, huh?
No. I love you.
I get that
So
there's
much I slashed your tires.
Of course, yeah.
The
That
tread
way
was
you
low.
won't bleed.
I was worried you were going to be driving home on bald tires, so I slashed them for you.
It's like misery.
Smash cut to tomorrow afternoon. Ryer's standing there holding the paper. He's like, I get that it's signed Justin, this note, but why is it in Brian's handwriting? No, I'm bummed. I'm bummed you don't have longer to stay because it really has been astonishingly productive. Everything from we shot 4 scam sessions. We've shot 7 episodes
We shot
so far.
7.5, 8 episodes so far
Yeah.
of Modern Rogue.
We did a live stream where you made Torbrenners.
Yep, and we did 4 Scam Nation stuff in a day, which was pretty cool.
Oh, I need to buy a Torbrenner.
Yeah.
Nope, can't have one.
Damn.
Yeah, I think they're all.
Shouldn't have slashed those fucking tires.
My fucking, oh no, it's the consequences of my own actions.
Go away.
How has it been for you, Ryer?
How's it been, dog?
How is it for you?
Answer.
Yeah.
It's been great. It's been very busy, and there's been a lot of me wanting to keep going and to not stop ever, and that is tricky because that's not how the real world works, right? So I'm like, I want to go 110 miles an hour and keep doing stuff. It's also been very embarrassing because we learned that I cannot do basic math in front of a live audience.
We did we did 3 times shoot the same episode where all he had to do was add single-digit numbers 6 times in a row, and 3 times that actually third time was the charm. It ended up working.
Wait, so
You want me to do it for you?
yeah, go ahead.
Now that I got locked in?
Oh, wait, I guess, yeah.
I mean,
We'll see if I can. Let's see if I'm good.
ready?
He's
go for it,
2
go for it.
times
Okay.
bad.
All right.
all right. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi.
Welcome to this fancy bar.
What's up?
Oh, great. Hey, it looks like you had a phone there.
Yep,
Has that phone got a calculator on it?
it does.
Would you mind pulling it up for me? Okay. Here's what I want you to do, friend. I want you to pull that up, and I want you to turn that phone sideways, so that way we can see the nice long number on the calculator. Long number, right?
How long is the number?
Well, we're going to shoot for maybe minimum of 9 digits. What I need you to do is I want you to multiply single numbers by each other, right? So start, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 6 times 9, something like
Okay.
that. Just keep going and build me a nice long number. Don't let me see it. Just build a nice long number.
Yeah, he's making a big number.
Making that number big. And if you ever see a number that's too small, well, you can tell them to get lost, because this number's gonna be so fucking big that they're gonna pay at cost. All right.
All right,
Hey,
so
hit equals.
equal
Hit
out,
equals?
equal out.
Okay,
Tell me,
there we go.
So have you got a number?
Holy shit,
You
that's
got
a big
lot,
number.
A lot of
Yeah.
digits, right?
That's what the
big
ladies
number.
are saying.
Okay.
Millions,
Okay.
billions, trillions.
Trillions. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go into theater of the mind, right? We're on a podcast. I want you to paint a picture. I want you to tell me a car. Think of any
An
car.
automobile.
An automobile.
Ford Escort,
Ford Escort. What year is that Ford Escort?
1992.
A 92 Ford Escort. Why'd you pick a 92 Ford Escort?
Just trying to think of the funniest car I could think of.
And the Escort's what you went with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Ford, 1992 Ford Escort, okay?
Is negging part of the fucking act?
What color? What color is the Escort?
White.
White. 1992 white Ford Escort. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to imagine you're driving that Ford Escort. It's your Ford Escort, right? That
Okay,
funny,
yep.
funny, hilarious 1992 white Ford Escort is your car.
There's a subtlety to it
There is. It's understated.
because people knew it at some point, and that they might have had a funny thing happen to them in it. That's why it might
Is
get a laugh.
Isn't it a personal value to you?
It's like an anti-comedy kind of thing,
It
right?
is.
It's like leaving blank space for others to fill with their giggles. Can we move on now?
Yeah, sure,
I'm
if you want,
driving in
yeah.
the fucking 92
Okay.
white Ford Escort.
You're driving your
There's a
1992.
tape deck.
There's a tape. What's in the tape? What's in the tape deck?
George Michael.
George Michael.
George Michael. This is solo or Wham?
Yeah.
Solo. Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Freedom 90?
Sure. Yeah.
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 Because I don't belong to you.
the volume knob on
don't
that, I believe the
belong
volume knob went up to like 24, right? 0 to 24 on the Ford Escort.
Fuck it.
Just what number is it at? Have you got the volume like cranked, or is it like?
Oh no! It's kind of it's at 6 because I'm also on my car phone.
Okay, makes total sense. Is that car phone is it in the leather bag, or is it the kind that came in like the plastic case, or
No, it's mounted.
mounted? It's,
Yeah,
like,
it's
you have a
mounted in there.
permanently mounted car
Yeah,
phone in
well,
your
'cause I
1992.
Where was this fucker during the scam session shoot?
It's fascinating. It's Who are you talking to?
My mom.
Your mom.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Is it spaghetti with like a bolognese, like a,
Now
like
I
a
want
meat
you to go
sauce?
back to when there was before there was a Justin. Who are you? Where are you?
No, just spaghetti with meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. So it's not a meat sauce. It's red sauce with meatballs.
Red sauce with meatballs.
Is there
yeah.
Parmesan on it?
I mean, Parmesan's on the table, but I'm not really a cheese man.
Is it like a fresh Parmesan, or is it like that stuff that comes in the, in the tube?
It's in the fucking green.
Yeah,
tube.
yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Are
We're not fucking
Are you
rich.
looking forward to it, or
Yeah.
you like spaghetti?
I like Piscetti.
You like what?
Piscetti.
Okay, you're one of those guys. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. What do you cut paper with? Like-
Scissors.
Scissors, not.
No, I'm fucking. Yeah. No,
You use a
I
knife?
cut paper with a fucking Hattori Hanzo katana. No, a fucking scissors.
Scissors. Okay, great. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we are driving in a 1992
And I'll
Ford.
go the wrong way down the street with those left-handed fuckers too. I don't give a shit.
Okay, so we're driving in our 1992 white Ford Escort. It's got George Michael at volume 6 because you're talking to your mom on a car phone that's built into the car. You're talking about your dinner. For dinner, you're having spaghetti with meatballs, and there's Parmesan on the table that you don't necessarily want to eat. The Parmesan because it's in the tube and you're not a big cheese guy.
Yeah.
Have I missed any details?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What hair product did you use that morning?
Gel.
Gel. Okay. Do you have the windows down in your car?
No.
You don't have them down.
No.
And if they were down, they wouldn't be blowing. Your hair wouldn't be blowing in the wind because you used gel.
I use gel, and it's South Florida, so it's hot.
Right.
It's the summer.
So it's more like a hairspray situation. You're not going to use gel because it'll melt.
No, I use gel because I gelled it
Oh, you
down.
did use gel?
Yeah, because I wanted to fucking be badass.
Yeah. Are you wearing like a gold chain or any jewelry or anything? Or
No.
what are you wearing?
A t-shirt for Mud Honey
Mud Honey?
Yeah.
What is Mud Honey?
band.
Cool.
Get some fucking culture.
He wasn't born yet.
Philistine.
Philistine. Okay. All right. So we've established the scene.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Blockbuster Golf and Games
Okay. Why are you going there?
because there's fucking golf and games, dog.
That one,
Dude, I get it, but I don't know why you're so hostile. All right.
I mean, Jesus.
we already established it's the homoerotic tension.
I'm just
between
trying to
you two. It's canon.
I'm just trying to like build a picture here, and you're like yelling at me like,
I
"Oh,
know, I
hey,
mean-
look, dipshit! It's obvious. I'm doing golf and games.
Which
Which one is it? Is it golf or games?
Games.
Okay, what games?
Virtual Fighter.
Virtual Fighter. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what are we
It's
looking
an
at?
arcade game.
I know it's an arcade game, but like
Yeah.
how many?
Oh, now who's being hostile?
All right.
Okay. All right. Fine. Let's call it even score on the dickhead thing, and we'll just
Okay.
move on.
All
Okay.
right,
Great.
all right.
Okay.
Even Steven Dickheads.
Even Steven Dickheads. So we're driving to Blockbuster Golf and Games. We're going to play what?
Virtual Fighter.
Virtual Fighter. We're Virtual Fighter. We're wearing a T-shirt for a band called
Mud Honey.
Mud Honey, and we're doing that in our 1992 Ford Escort white tape deck. George Michael, Volume 6, on the phone, car phone,
Yep.
built in spaghetti and meatballs, or as you call it, pescetti and meatballs.
Yep.
Parmesan, green tube. You're not going to eat that.
Nope.
Gel in your hair.
Yep.
Okay.
No chain.
No chain. There's a chain. I want you to imagine the parking spots at Blockbuster.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Blockbuster Golf
Yeah.
and Games.
Blockbuster Golf and Games. Yeah.
Each one of those
Right off
park-
of 595. Right before West End.
right before West End?
Weston.
Weston? Right before.
Right before.
Right before. Okay.
It's still technically sunrise.
By the way, real quick side jag. Chat was asking how old Ryer is. Answer was somewhere between Penny and Heaton, which I believe is exactly correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. I'm thinking about the parking spots for some fucking reason.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're doing a trick. Okay. Here's all these parking spots, right? There's all kinds of parking spots.
This might be the best performance of this trick that has ever been performed. Full stop.
Okay. I want you to imagine the parking lot, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Is it a clean or a dirty parking lot?
Clean.
It's clean. Have you had
Yeah.
any rain lately? It's
Yeah.
it's Florida.
No, yeah. It's the summer. Yeah.
So, is there
yeah.
there's puddles still, or they've evaporated?
Yeah,
yet?
yeah. No, there's the like little puddles.
Little
Yeah.
puddles.
Yeah.
That was the name of my band in high school. Was Little Puddles.
We're fucking sharing now.
You just told me all about your day.
You're asking.
All right, well, we'll give and take. But okay.
That's part of the act. Is you share?
No, it's just we're trying.
and
I'm
take?
trying to have
Rough
a little
trade?
bit of a relationship with you, and I found out that you drive a 1992 Ford Escort white with a car phone that's built in, listening to George Michael Volume 6, talking to your mom on the car phone that's built in, and you're gonna have pescetti and meatballs, no fucking Parmesan, as you're going to Blockbuster Golf and Games wearing your Mud Honey T-shirt with no chain. The least I can tell you is whatever it was I just
Something
told
about
you.
me.
Oh, yeah, because you're in a parking lot with little puddles.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anyone hanging out in the parking lot?
No.
Empty parking lot.
Empty.
Any cars in the parking lot?
Yeah. Few cars.
How many?
7.
7 cars. Okay. Where are they parked?
Do you want me to just go like a checkerboard?
I would like you to please
starting
build it up.
at the left, row 1 from the bottom. No car. Spot 2, no car. Spot 3, no car. Spot 4, no car.
Okay.
Spot 5, no car.
Okay.
Spot 6, no car. Spot 7, no car. Spot 8, no car.
Okay.
Spot 9, no car.
Wow.
Spot 10, No car.
Wow.
Row 2.
Okay.
Spot 1. Come on, go more. Go
Okay.
more.
All right, fine. Okay, so we've got a fairly empty parking.
They're in a fucking starfish pattern from the center.
Okay, what kind of starfish?
Oh my God.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican starfish. Is anyone parked in the handicap spots, or are
No.
those empty? Those
No.
are empty.
No.
Okay. Now I want you to imagine that part of that parking lot is completely abandoned, as you've described. Most of them are in a starfish pattern, but there's a big long streak of parking spots,
Yeah.
right? There's not a single car. And those parking spots are all individually numbered for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why Blockbuster Golf and Games needs to have numbered parking spots, but they do, right?
Wayne Huizinga was a rascal.
Sorry, say that again?
Wayne Huizinga was a rascal.
Who was Wayne Huizinga?
the founder of fucking Blockbuster?
I'm not asking.
Look it up on
That's-
Wikipedia.
I mean, judges ruling, that's two you walked into, right?
This is an audio and video, but there's an audio element to this podcast, and I am trying to get you
You're
to
going to
paint.
summon video
I
back
want
from the
you-
grave.
I want you to paint.
Video's coming for you.
I'm just trying to get you to paint a picture for our audience. That's all I'm trying to get you to do. I want them to be able to picture it in their minds as well as you're picturing
They
it in
wanted
yours.
to picture Wayne Huizinga?
It's important to the story.
All right.
We need context.
He was bald. He had a craggy face.
Okay. 1992 Ford Escort white. George Michael on the stereo, volume 6. Because you're talking to your mom at a car phone that's built in. Mud honey t-shirt, no chain, gel in your hair, biscotti and meatballs for dinner, Parmesan that you're not going to eat, Blockbuster Golf and Games, Wayne Huizinga,
Founded Blockbuster.
who founded Blockbuster, bald, has the place,
Craggy face, yeah.
starfish pattern,
Puerto
little
Rican.
puddles, Puerto Rican, no handicap
No
spots.
handicaps.
But there is this big long row of empty parking spots. Each is individually numbered. And lo and behold, each one is individually numbered with the numbers, the digits of your big number that you calculated earlier on your calculator.
Oh.
Can you picture that?
Or you could even look at the big number that you did.
Yep.
I can look at the big number?
You can look at the big number. That's your big number.
Okay.
What I want you to do is I want you to park your car in that big row of numbers,
Yeah.
right? And you're going to cover one of those numbers with your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah. I got it.
I want you to imagine you're an eagle
All right. Yeah. Got you.
and you're flying, soaring. You're not flapping your wings because eagles tend to ride updrafts. They don't
Sure.
really, right? But you're circling way high up above Blockbuster Golf and Game, and you're looking down, right? Looking down. And you can see that big row of parking spots. You
Yeah.
can see all the numbers, but you can't see the number that's covered up by your particular 1992 Ford White Escort.
Sure.
Okay? As the eagle, you're having this out-of-body experience eagle, right? What kind of eagle?
Bald.
Bald eagle.
Yeah.
Like Huizinga. See?
Yeah.
I paid attention.
Yeah.
You fuck. Okay. I want you, as this eagle, I want you to read off all the numbers in that parking row that you can see. Not the one covered by your 1992
Yeah.
white Ford Escort. I want you to read all the other numbers aloud to me slowly right now. And I can't, I don't know this number, right?
So
I haven't seen it.
row 1.
Yeah.
1.
Well, no. Those are numbers you're making up. You have to read the other number. You pick which one of those numbers.
Oh, got you. Does not appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of those is your secret.
2, 6, 7.
Whoa. I don't know if you know this, but I've been trying to establish a mental connection with you this entire time, okay? That's why I've needed all these details for this trick.
I
You
picked up on
can't-
that, slut.
You can't read the numbers that fast. I'm trying to establish a mental connection. Please start over again and read them at a speed that is acceptable for
Also,
magic.
maybe you should talk about what he should say when he gets to his secret number.
Oh, yeah,
You
don't-
know,
what?
to make the trick work.
Well, I told him that he's the
Don't
eagle.
say it.
He can't
Don't
see
say
that
it.
because the
Yeah,
car,
yeah, yeah.
his 1992 white Ford Escort, is parked on top of it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
2.
Got it.
6.
Got it.
7.
Hang on. Got it.
5.
Are you You
Don't let him go.
okay?
Let the boy go.
I can see your fingers,
4.
Ryer, and I think you want to.
1.
Wait, we're still going? I didn't say keep going.
Oh,
I guess we're gonna have to start. Go ahead. The first number.
2.
2.
6.
Got it. Next.
7. 5.
Hang on.
Is this part of the trick where he counts on his hands?
I told you. Remember in the beginning, we said he had a hard time counting,
counting on his fucking hands.
adding single-digit numbers.
Yeah, I think I got it. Next number.
You
4.
really didn't. You really didn't.
What are you talking about? I didn't.
What is
Shut
8
the
plus
fuck
7?
up and count.
I'm doing that.
8 plus 7.
Yeah, it's 15.
Right, but you have 6 fingers showing.
What's 15 minus 9?
Oh, okay, you're doing that version. Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay. All right.
2, 6, 7, 5, 4, 1, 6, 6, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0.
If you're not going to cooperate, I can't do the
I
trick.
can't fucking come. What are we doing here?
We're trying to do a magic trick.
Can we do it?
Well,
All right,
stop
all right.
reading the numbers so damn fast.
All right. Yeah. All right.
You were a real backseat magician.
I was. I
Which
just
does sound
I
like
cared,
a Hall & Oates song.
I cared so much. I was like the parrot at the spelling bee,
Yeah.
and I just blurted out like heron.
Backseat magician.
We covered that song with my high school band.
Did you?
Remember what it was called?
What?
Little
Puddles.
puddles.
Jeez, you really weren't paying attention.
Your number was 0.
I'm sitting here. I'm thinking about your fucking 1992 white Ford Escort with the car phone and George Michael Volume 6, your goddamn mom making biscotti, and you can't even remember what my fucking high school band was?
No. That wasn't my job.
Yeah.
That's
That
fa-
wasn't my number.
No, that's
by the
fair.
way.
What was your number?
It was 0.
You're not going to take a guess?
You're not going to give me the numbers. We've tried
Can
it.
we fucking go one more time where you get the numbers?
Fine.
2.
Let's start. 2.
6.
Okay.
7.
Oh, wait, we just did this. Got it.
5.
Got it.
4.
Got it.
1.
Got it.
6.
Wait, we just did that. 6. Okay.
6.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
And the rest are zeros.
Okay. So, you said that was a 1992 Ford Escort?
Yep.
Are you sure it wasn't a 1994 Ford Escort? Your ticket number 4?
Did it actually work?
Oh my God, he did it!
Sexual tension, that was amazing. What the fuck? Woo! Holy moly.
The thing I like the best about it is the timing with the trick.
The timing?
Oh yeah, I like the timing of it. And it just goes so fast. Just not a moment wasted. That's what I like the best about the trick was that it was just fucking wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, so
There
it
we
was
go.
Wham.
Yeah, it
I thought it was just George
Wham.
Michael.
That's true.
Jesus Christ,
That's true.
this fucking guy. You want to know what? I'm patching your tires.
Fuck out of Austin.
I'm filling your tank with gas.
I'm done.
Yeah, that was amazing, man. That was great. You did it. It was a good trick. Look forward to the people go to scam school on YouTube.
Yeah.
You learned a trick.
That's what I did this week.
You learned it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can support this fine program by heading on over to patreon.com/great night. That's right. It's the only way to get access to, I don't know, how does double the episodes sound to you? How does a lot more where this came from? You thought that was amazing? Get ready for Kidnapped Against His Will bonus episodes.
Yep. Ryer's not allowed to leave.
Yep.
He's going to be arrested by somebody he thinks is a police officer.
But it'll
it
turn out
won't
to be a stripper who will turn out to be Justin. Thank you very much to all of our beautiful, beautiful patrons.
Yeah. Have a good time, man. Come on over. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. The problem is we don't have money. You can solve it by giving us money, and we'll give you an extra episode. On the most recent episode, you can hear the audible annoyance in Ryer and Brian because Justin showed up an hour and a half late. That's a fun subtext to the bonus epised from last Thursday. That Justin disrespected everybody's time by showing up an hour and a half late.
Well, the funny part was also Justin forgot that he showed up late because we were in the groove. So Justin went to a classic of our dynamic, because we all try on different roles at different time. But Justin realized midway that he was double dipping on playing the asshole shortly after having been the asshole. And then it was like, whoops. But it was fun.
Also, so I didn't realize that my free trial had run out. So the baby was born. All of a sudden, things are a little sketchier, especially on Thursday mornings when we do the bones. But also, I want to try and get shit done in a certain order. And in another world, I would just bail on a thing to get here on time. But because Brian's been building the studio,
everything's been kind of wobbly.
It's
just in
I
general.
would text Brian hey, I think I'm going to be a half hour late. And he's like, be an hour late. I don't give a shit. It's all me plugging in wires anyway.
Yep.
And so I just kind of assumed because that had happened for a month,
And
month and a half.
You had no indication that day would have been any different.
But I walk in and I see Brian and Ryer sitting like my parents after I showed up 2 hours after curfew. And they're like, are we sick? Are we ready to do the podcast now? But yeah, no, it was a very fun episode and you can relive all the glory. But only if you pay us money.
Patreon.com/great night.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan, normally this is when you would be doing a game for us. But today, I believe Ryer made something special. Have you guys figured out what the dynamic here is, or what are we doing?
Well, I was instructed that Ryer's taking over tonight's game. Thus, Ryer, you're on the spot.
Well,
Do you not have a game?
Remember when we left and then went to that thing?
Oh.
Well,
Did that mess up the game?
I maybe put off the homework until the last minute and didn't expect the. So I was trying to maybe fill with a long magic trick. So that way we
You're
would,
like, well, they got enough of Ryer.
get rid of him.
Excuse me, I need to request a brief sidebar. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, I always have an extra game just for shit like this.
Okay, don't brag about it. Why don't you be gracious at victory and act like you just happen to have an old game, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, all right. Oh, does somebody have a game for us?
Yes, I do. All right.
Hey!
Fuck Ryer. Fuck Ryer. Fuck Ryer.
I don't know if that's catching on.
Fuck Ryer. Fuck Ryer.
More tension. Ooh,
Please.
la la.
Someone.
Ryer was chanting on his wedding night.
Oh man, I don't know if I already burnt this material on. No, I guess I didn't. So I had a physical on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Got one of them you turn in 50 physicals. Yeah. What happened to this fucking country?
We used to be a proper one.
We used to be a real country where a grown man would stick his finger in another grown man's butt. Instead,
They tell you 55.
I just gave a bunch of blood.
Yeah.
But then they started hitting me with they're like, here's a shopping list. I'm like, cool. And they're like, here's a story. I'm like, cool. And they're all like, what was on the shopping list? And I was like, what the? Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's a memory thing.
I'm old enough to get cognitive tests. And then it was like, okay, we're going to play pretend like you're driving. Look into these goggles. I'm like, tell me what you see. And there's like a light there. And I'm like, I'm describing everything. And then I realize, oh, they want to see if I'm blinded by the glare. This is a night blindness test.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, God. And then it's like, now it's not enough to take your blood pressure. We got to take it on, your hands and your feet and whatnot. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And the EKG and all these old people tests are happening. And then finally, as if it's an afterthought, a little Columbo action. The nurse, she's like, oh, he's got one more test. We got to do the blank test. And I'm like, I did not hear that word right. But I just have been primed for an hour and a half to think I'm old. And we did the hearing test. Definitely failed part of the hearing test. Definitely got a trick right here. And then it's like, I almost certainly did not hear that test name correctly. We'll see. I'm like, we'll just see where this goes, because there's no way they can test for that. That's not a real test. And even if it was, I don't know why they would be testing me. And so I get up and it was like, okay, so we're doing which test again? She says it again. And we'll go, okay. And she's like, I need you to walk down that hallway and walk back. And I'm like, the way I walk, okay, all right. And I walk, and I turn around, I walk back, and I'm like, yeah, I walked forcefully forward. And she goes, yeah, okay. And I was like, what was the test? They're like, that was it. We had to check that you were able to walk correctly. That's why. And then there's an awkward pause, and I'm like, a gait test.
Oh,
You don't. There is no such thing as a gay test.
Yeah.
Although I was very intrigued to see where that was going to go.
The doctor just keeps getting closer to your face, like you see if you kiss him.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be like an AB with electrodes hooked up to my nethers.
Why
oh my God, he admitted.
Why are they hooked up to your nethers?
Well, I mean, just check for blood flow.
Just a blood pressure cuff.
Yeah, there you go. It's
Speaking of gay
George
test,
Michael.
I want to. This is something else that's happening on We're Not Wrong tomorrow, but there's a website called Death Clock. Where you can enter in your vitals.
Yep, I did this
tell you
a couple weeks ago.
when it's gonna
When you're gonna croak.
when you're gonna die. So I did mine. I'm gonna live to be 80 years, 3 months, and 20 days old.
Nice.
All right. That's under for where I thought. I thought I was gonna get to 85 at least.
Well, I mean, you'll be more machine than man by then. Twisted and evil.
Yeah, I would. I'm not really down with dying, so like I'm pissed that it's even gonna happen. I would prefer that I entered in all my information and just said,
Is there a checkbox for I'm rich?
Yeah, no, there's not one. There's one for lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's a thing that says cause of death.
Oh,
It'll reveal your cause of death.
yeah.
You want to know what my cause of death was?
Stopping a plane hijacking.
AIDS.
Oh my God, it does say that. HIV or AIDS could be one. Could be either one. TBIA.
Yeah. Check the AIDS diagnosis I got. Fucking 80.
It's bold on the bottom too. It's like information. AIDS.
You should have taken that gate test.
I swear I passed the gate test, actually.
All right.
Are you
All right.
sure?
Nathan, take us away, sir.
I took that test and it said I was going to live to 67. And I went,
What the fuck?
I was like, this app's bullshit. I'm going to delete it.
You're like, Android phones are better. Smash this
Smash,
phone.
smash. And then I quit smoking.
All right, Nathan, what do you got for us?
All right, gentlemen.
Hold on. If you pass the gay test, are you gay?
I don't know.
Or if you pass the gay test,
I had
are
my
you
popcorn
straight?
out. I was ready to find out. I was like, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
And instead they just watched. You know what? Maybe it was a gay test and they were really evaluating how I walked.
Gay test, just 2 pieces of paper that they show. better one, better two, and it's just a big rock hard dick,
Yeah.
or a small dick. Better one, better two, and you have no idea which one makes you gay.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Which one would make you gay? You think?
Well,
Yeah.
what's that? Isn't there
Figure one is the big dick. Figure two is the small dick.
Yeah, you know what? They probably did tell me to try to walk as straight as possible.
This reminds me of
That was the literal test. Was I had to walk as straight
You
as
did.
possible.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're just like, ooh.
this is just the bit from the Birdcage when it's like try to walk like John Wayne.
Back when we let Hank Azaria do
Anything?
offensive accents.
Yeah.
They had a big New York Times thing
Oh my God.
about like, here's all of Hank Azaria's famous Simpsons voices.
And here's a long rambling screed about AI.
Oh yeah, then there was like the AI thing. But yeah, who was missing?
Oh yeah.
Fucking-
I don't know, the one that made him so famous.
Apu Nahasabima Pedalon, maybe?
Yeah, right? No. I agree.
It made me go back and watch Who Misses the Quickie Mart.
Who missed
That's
the
it.
quickie mart?
Yeah.
Here comes the tricky part. Who wants to rhyme with me?
Yeah.
That's
He
something.
lied to us through song.
That's one thing I've learned about Brian this week is if he's staring off into space and you just quote The Simpsons, it's like the quickest way to bring him back to reality.
Yeah.
So
It's
funny.
like smelling salts. All right, game.
All right, gentlemen, tonight you play Writer's Room. I'm going to give you the title to a fictitious movie, and you have exactly 30 seconds to sell me on it.
Ooh, I love this. This is awesome. All right.
All right, let me get my timer up and going. Your first movie to sell me is The Nether Test. Whoever'd like to take it, go.
The nether text?
Text, yes.
Okay, all right.
Ready,
Yes.
set, go.
Okay. In the world of people taking the gay test, one superstar has it all, but he is no good at the gay test until he gets a sacred and holy scripture known as the nether text. It's a tattoo on a butthole, and it gives him the gift of
Time is
passing
up.
the gay test.
Robin Williams is the voice of the butthole.
Yeah. AI.
AI Robin Williams is the voice of the butthole.
What do you think? Are we pitching as a collective or against each other? Is this like
Look around.
I would say you're pitching against each other.
okay? All right, take it away, Justin. I felt pretty.
Justin's already won this by saying Robin Williams is the...
Yeah, we don't. Wait, I don't get my own movie. I have to do the same movie.
Oh, no, you'll get your own movie.
Okay, give me a movie.
All right, your movie is... Ooh, let's go with The Ride Duck.
The what?
The Rye Duck. Rye is in bread.
WRY duck.
Oh, the Ride Duck.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, so a period British drama. Kate Winslet is the star. She is the owner of a pub called the Ride Duck. It was her father's. She doesn't really want it. She wants to be an artist, but now she has to fit in with some of the locals. They're a little, this is in the north of England, so there's some colorful people there. Some of them are racist. There's one scene where somebody says a bunch of really offensive things, and she has to learn to like deal
Time's
with
up.
it and roll with the punches. Robin Williams is the voice of the N-word.
Your pitch has been recorded and is being considered.
All right. What about Ryer? What's Ryer doing?
It's in a British accent though, so it's weird.
Ryer, your movie is Walter's Gambit. Go.
No one in England can do it.
Walter's Gambit. Walter's Gambit. Ryer, you're up.
Walter's Gambit.
Go. Okay, so story's about a man, big man in a suit. Big man in a suit likes to smoke, and he's like, "Hey, I got an idea for a thing. I don't know what gambit means."
It means a trick up your sleeve.
Oh, good. Okay. No, that's what he says. He says, "Hey, I don't know what a gambit is."
Oh, got
yeah. So, please, it's my
Put
pitch.
it on the poster.
And people are like, "It means you got a trick up your sleeve." And he's like, "Oh, And I've got a story for you.
Time's up.
Oh, ooh, a cliffhanger.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Who gets the option deal?
Your judges have considered, and for this first pitch, we got to go with the Nether text, giving Brian a point. All right.
Genre's hot right now. Yeah.
All right. For your
I
next...
shouldn't have went with a British drama.
Yeah,
Those
it
don't
was
fucking
too
sell.
niche, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they might do well in the Oscars where like there's gonna be like a best supporting actor thing, but they don't sell unless it's Bridget Jones, just fat
Yeah.
ass.
See, what you want is popcorn.
Oh, nobody likes me. Bridget Jones.
Yep.
Now I have Facebook, I guess. I'm doing a new movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bridget Jones. Oh, Hugh Grant, why don't you bring me flowers? Oh, I'm not Hugh Grant. I'm Bridget Jones. I'm so broken up with. I'm confused.
I actually,
Me neither.
Your
Okay.
your Bridget Jones face makes you look like Robin Williams is really struggling.
I'm Bridget Jones. All right, Nathan. Hit me.
Your next movie to sell is The Marlowe 5. Go!
The Marlowe 5. Brought to you by EIB Studios. Christopher Marlowe's rumored to be the real Shakespeare. Turns out he wanted to pull off the heist of the millennium. I'm putting together a writing team. We're going to create a character. His name's William Shakespeare. I need the Marlowe 5. One of them's a girl. EIB.
Your time is up. Thank you. All right, Justin, you've got to sell me Jetsons Renaissance.
Dark, gritty reboot of the Jetsons. Steve Carell plays George. Judy is Sydney Sweeney. And this time, they're not going to play around, man. Spacely is running a child sex trafficking ring. And George discovers it. And he's
Holy shit, that escalated quickly.
Your time is up.
Fuck, man, take my money, please.
Jane gets killed in the first 5 minutes.
Wow.
I would watch that movie so hard.
Robin Williams is the voice of Astra.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Ryer.
We got the tightest brackets.
Oh, God, no. No.
That's in the trailer. That's in the trailer. It's in the trailer. It's in the trailer.
He's like, no returns. Didn't you read the nether text?
Oh my!
All right. Nathan, what does Ryer got?
Ryer, good luck. Your movie shrunk.
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 Okay. Okay.
20 seconds remaining.
Good. Yep. I can't, man. Can we just give it to Spacely? I can't compete with that.
Funding goes to Jetsons Renaissance.
Yeah.
Give Justin the point.
Hey.
All right, we are at the halfway round. However,
That's the half. I can't make it.
the slow minor key version of the Jetsons theme song. His boy Elroy.
All right, Elroy goes missing. He suspects Spacely is the. Oh dear.
All right, what are we playing for?
well, I did not expect that I would be bringing out this prize tonight. So you're actually not going to know, but I will give you a hint. If any of you can guess part of this item, I will give you a free bonus point. Your
Oh.
hint is novelist.
Novels?
Yes.
Is it a copy of Stephen King's The Drawing of the Three?
It's
All
a
right,
copy
Brian,
of
that's your
Stephen
guess?
King's The Jetsons.
The Jetsons in Maine.
Oh yeah, over there. That's a crazy house up in the sky. Nobody goes around there much.
It's just space above Maine.
He was walking his dog out there and fell on the treadmill, and he's been going around.
So the soil of a robot's heart is stonier, Lewis.
All right, moving on.
Yep.
All right. The next movie I need.
Who said that? That was
Babcat.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
All right.
Your next movie to sell is Broken Circuit. Timer starts now.
Broken Circuit, open on a destroyed heap of scrap. Robots move the scrap around. An iris twitches, a spark flashes, and a Vocaloid box goes, need input. And the charred, scarred remains of Johnny Five begin to self-assemble. Only this time it's a fucking horror movie. He's out for revenge.
Time's up.
Brown face.
There we go.
Wow.
Jeez. All right.
Vibe shift. Hey, it happened. It was the 80s, man.
Yeah,
Fisher
he finds that dude
Stevens.
from Succession.
Exactly.
And he said, you lied to Johnny Five.
You know, he was banging out Michelle Pfeiffer when he shot those movies.
Johnny Five?
No, Fisher Stevens. He could probably do it though, Johnny Five. He fucking wouldn't stop, dude.
Yeah, dude. I've seen that subsection. I've read it. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Justin, your movie to sell me is The Shadow Fisher. Go.
Prestige Oscar bait. In World War II, in Auschwitz, there's a pond where a guard is teaching a young prisoner to fish. But little do they know that they are both in, is a third act twist, they're in a AI virtual reality. And so it's a meta commentary on Oscar bait
Time's up.
and Auschwitz. Robin Williams is the voice of Auschwitz. Robin Williams is the voice of the peace through labor, whatever sign out
The gate.
front.
He's the name of the
Oh,
gate.
he's a sentient gate.
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
oh, I've seen them all come in. I've seen them all leave.
Yeah, he just,
Right.
but he just goes like,
What about lampshade?
Oh, look at this guy. He looks sad. Look at this other guy. He looks sad.
seen them all come. Not so much leave.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
It's the fucking death camp.
Yeah. All right, Nathan.
All right. Your next movie to sell is Dildo's Quest.
Dildo's Quest.
Dildo's Quest. This is great. Okay, so there's a ring that is evil, and it has to.
Cock ring?
Yeah. Well, thanks. Okay. Well, Brian stepped on it, so my time's over. I refuse to go any further.
This is why you're relegated to the indie leagues. Have a good time at Fox Searchlight.
I'm gonna make a shitload of money with A21, motherfucker.
yeah.
But is that the prequel to A24?
Is that what the movie is? A24?
A24, yeah.
I don't deserve
Time's
it.
up. All right. With a no contest from Ryer, this leaves Justin and Brian. And I believe this next movie is, ironically enough, The Shadow Fisher, giving Justin another point.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
The all or nothing round is upon us. All right.
You
Three
do
movies.
struggle with 2-digit math. Mr. A21.
Oh, whoops. Man, the tension. It's tight. You could cut it with a cock ring. Look at this. Ah!
They're only
Figure
some sort
one,
of-
figure two. Figure one, figure two. Figure one, figure two.
Straight. All right, Nathan.
I think the bigger cock is more straight.
That's the secret. That's what you get at
I
the
think
end.
you want
yeah.
the bigger the veinier the cock, the more straight you are.
yeah.
yeah, because like,
Better porn.
well, yeah, because you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. Nathan.
If you were gay, you'd have more of a love for a bouquet of dicks.
Yeah, like any dick in a storm.
A what?
A bouquet of dicks.
A bouquet.
A bouquet of
A bouquet
bukkake.
of dicks.
bukkake.
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah.
bouquet bukkake.
Like
It's
a large
bucket.
selection, a buffet of dicks. You'd be like, oh, I don't know, I like some small, I like some big. It'd be more like how
You'd be
guys
there for
think
the-
about boobs. Like it's like there's
You'd be
there's
there
a
for the
variety.
buffet, including the shrimp.
Oh, you'd be there
Small
for the
dick.
shrimp.
Small curled dick.
With a vein down the center of it
fill
that you got to
them-
scrape out
yeah.
with your thumbnail.
Fill them down your mouth. Good at parties.
All right. Okay,
right.
I'm ready.
Your movie to sell is Spongy Days. Go!
Spongy Days. It's a classic rollicking romp, a throwback to 60s buddy comedies featuring the ghost of Paul Lynde. The ghost of Paul Lynde brought back with recovered footage from an unnamed project spliced together with Stephen Colbert as the conscience, voiced by Robin Williams.
Time is up.
So is that Paul Lynde? His conscious is Stephen Colbert,
Played by
voiced
Stephen
by
Colbert, but voiced by
Robin
Robin
Williams.
Yes, I'm glad it landed with you two.
Yeah, no, that's
Come all in.
Spongy days.
Yeah.
All right, Justin, your movie to sell me is The Mime.
The Mime is Jason Statham's latest.
Mimes.
He's been called in for one last job, and the Mime. You won't be talking once you see the Mime, because he's out for revenge, and somebody killed his pet store. It's a financial hit job.
Did you
and
ever
he's
wonder
in for
why
it.
snitches get stitches?
My
they
name's Jason
talk.
Statham.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you
At the end, he kills the bad guy at the end by pushing a real wall down on him.
Time is up.
It's good. All right, Ryer, you got this.
All right, Ryer, sell us with The Banjo Knight.
It's a dark night. The old haunted house up on the top of the hill. And every once in a while, you hear the sound of brassy ska music flowing down from the top, from the dark forest. It must be stopped. The spirits of ska must be stopped. And so the uprising of the Bluegrass Brothers, they will come down. They will go up to the haunted house. They will,
Time is up.
Oh, now this is A24.
Yeah, this is definitely an A24 pitch.
see
Yeah,
Banjo Knights. It's a success story of the banjo.
of the banjo. Yeah,
Yeah.
the banjo's on the
down.
way up the hill.
They're gonna
and
Like,
they
what if
eventually beat-
Tucker and Dale versus Evil was like a drama instead of a comedy?
Yeah, if it was a comedy that didn't take itself seriously,
that did take
takes
itself
itself
seriously.
seriously,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was about the
anyway,
the
Robin
proletariat.
Williams voices the banjo. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh, I'd hate to be the one who needs to choose from that trio of winners.
All right, gentlemen, us judges have tallied the points. We've considered all possible options, and tonight's lucky winner is Mr. Justin Robert Young. Please pat for time as I go grab your prize from the car.
Oh. Hollywood, just make the check out to cash.
I know. Come on, man. I got these ideas, dude. I got these ideas, man. You can just cash them out. I'm like an ATM. Money just flows out of my mouth. Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke.
Oh.
No, I shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean-
not after what Kanye said.
Oh, what did Kanye say?
Everything.
Over
the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got his Twitter account back, and I was initially excited.
And then he started
boy,
using it.
Boy, did I become less excited the
Really?
longer it went. It ended with him buying a Super Bowl ad where he said, "Go to my web store," and on his web store, the only product was a plain white T-shirt with a swastika.
No, wait, that's the thing that happened?
Real thing that happened. Yeah, yeah. He made the college dropout though. God, I was in college when it came out.
He was
Boy, did I
really funny in The Naked Gun, though.
Oh, it was really, oh man. Yeah.
Does he still have his Twitter account, or did they get taken away again?
He discontinued it.
So he
Yeah.
took his ball and went home.
He he had a lot of things. Boy, does that guy like talk about Jews, man.
Yeah.
What
Sometimes
did
I'm like-
you just walk into?
I'm like, man.
Did you hear Kanye?
Are you a fan of Homecoming or not, Nathan?
Huh?
Yeah. Nathan, what did Justin win?
Yeah.
Tonight's prize is, in fact, a Goosebumps hat.
Oh, take that shit. That shit is coming home with the boys.
Oh,
They're
man.
so sick.
By the way, audio, you poor audio listeners
I
didn't
would've-
get to see the amazing shit-eating grin on
on,
Nathan's
go
face. He
get-
was positively giddy at having nailed it on the gift. That's awesome.
I would have tried so much
There we
harder. Oh my
go.
gosh.
Yeah.
Look
Are
at
there
that.
any Goosebumps fans in the house?
Yes.
Why, I remember
Was it a
was
banjo night?
1981, and I had written a manuscript called The Doll Parts That Weren't.
Oh, yeah?
I was naked in my hot tub where I live alone. I was smoking a poorly rolled blunt
Yes.
and drinking port, spilling it all over my chest hair when I thought doll parts. I can do something with that.
Well, okay. So what inspired the doll parts?
They weren't.
Oh, so it was the light. You were thinking that there were no doll parts around.
Makes you think, IMO.
Yeah, it does actually. So where did you go with that idea?
To Scholastic.
Oh, Hey, I would imagine that they were excited
I
that
said,
you were.
cash the check for your boy RL.
Yeah. Well,
And they said, we're going to need more than doll parts that weren't.
Well,
and I said, what the fuck do I look like? A short order cook? I'm not just here on demand. Tell me special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on a sesame seed bun, and I'll tell you, go fuck yourself. They're doll parts. They weren't. Figure it out.
all right. How many zeros? Yep.
Adventures of R.L. Stein.
Who would he pair up with in a buddy cop comedy?
R.L. Stein and Paul Lind. And they're called
Oh dear.
Right and Left.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's fine. It's okay. This is a dope hat, though.
Yeah, no,
Holy
it's amazing.
shit. Am I going to fucking flex this Goosebumps hat?
You nailed it. Congratulations. Good job, Nathan. Thank you so much for the game. Where can people go if they want to contribute?
Thank you. You can join at bit.ly/NA Discord. And also a actual very special thanks to Annalisa, who gave me this prize that's been banked for a little while.
Yay!
So, yes. Anyways, bit.ly/NA Discord. Great night. Game show stuff is where we discuss where we make games. So please head on by. Say hi.
All right. Well, here, hit the lullaby, and we'll quiz Ryer. What did we learn tonight?
4 was Justin's secret number.
Yep.
It's 4.
4 was the yeah, that's right.
Yep.
We learned that there's both golf and games at
Blockbuster,
At
yeah.
Blockbuster, yep.
Yeah.
Justin, not a big cheese guy.
Not no not in his biscotti.
Not his biscotti.
Not my biscotti.
That's it. That's all I learned. I was too focused on that. Oh, just Jetsons. Only do Jetson stuff from now on, please.
Mostly, I'm here for the mostly Jetsons related humor.
We learned that there's a lot of weird tests when you turn old.
That Brian can wave his arms and turn into something else.
He passed the gate test.
He
I
passed
did.
the gate test.
I passed the gate thanks to the nether text.
Yep. Well, no, I think I don't know if you passed the gate test if you consult the nether text.
Well, I guess I don't know what the pass is. It pass fail or do you get a grade?
I think it's on a spectrum.
Yeah, you have to seize that dick.
C's get degrees.
It's been a great night. See you guys. Hey! Woo! Shout out, you crazy diamonds.
It's been a great night.
See you next
Bye.
Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Pew, 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 pew.
Diamond Club hopes you've enjoyed this program.